My name is Tori, and I'm here with...
Plenty nice.
What are your names?
My name's Russell.
Mike.
Alright, let's start with some music-related questions. Who are your musical inspirations?
Oof. They go way back to like the Beatles. Definitely my favorite band.
Blink-182.
Oh, good band, good band. What was the first band you guys were a part of?
This band, actually, for me, I started this with my buddy Max, who wasn't here today. We're playing acoustic. But we started back in 2008 with our first songs. We actually did a demo in '07. And this has been my one and only project. And he was in a different band, though.
Yeah,
Tell him about that.
Well, I was in two other bands before this one, neither of which were very good. One did like classic rock covers, and then the other one was, of course, a Blink-182 ripoff band. So, yeah.
How'd your band get started?
I was summer going into my freshman year of high school, and I guess it was a summer assignment for my drummer that he had to like make a video for this video production class, and he was like, "Hey, I hear you're a good guitar player." And I was like, "Oh, let's jam." So I go to his house and I set up this little crappy amp in his basement, and his big step deck comes down, probably like 6'5", like 300 pounds. He's like, "Alright, we're gonna tape this." It was the weirdest experience, and I was like, I'm never doing this again, but we just kept jamming and kind of added and subtracted members, and now we're here.
Cool.
Yeah, halfway here.
How do you guys feel about people downloading music illegally?
I am totally okay with it. I think that since people people do it anyway, so like you're not gonna be able to stop them, and I don't really care if people listen to my music for free. It doesn't make a difference to me.
I think that as long as you're supporting a band, it doesn't. I mean, it's if somebody comes out and buys your CD, that's awesome because you're supporting the band. But like, if you really like a band and their shit's on like Mediafire or whatever, and you really want to listen to it, that's cool enough for me. If,
Yeah,
you know,
bands don't make enough money off of iTunes for it to really matter.
well, that's the other thing. Is like for a song
like
off of
20 cents
iTunes,
a
we make
song.
23 cents a song, I think. So you know what? If you're at a show, you like a band, buy a CD. But if you can't, and you want to rip it off YouTube, and you're listening to it, and you're supporting, you're telling your friends, you're doing more than most people are. So.
Cool. Does anyone in the band have any funny habits or habits that could be considered OCD?
Nick, yeah, our bass player. You know him better than I do, so.
Every at least 20 minutes he has to poo.
And wash his hands.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah. And when he eats food, he won't eat, for the most part, parts of the food that he puts his hands
No,
on.
it's actually
What is it?
it's if he's eating a food he thinks is crunchy or supposed to be crunchy, he won't eat any soft parts
Yeah,
of it.
and
if he's eating
weird.
something that's supposed to be soft, he won't eat any hard parts of it.
Well,
Okay.
what other OCD things do we do?
I bite my nails.
It's okay, I do too.
You put your tongue to the side of your mouth too. You play top.
Yeah. Well, not anymore.
I don't know. Facebook evidence proves otherwise, but.
Do you have any regrets?
Yes.
Benny.
Any you can share with YouTube?
Musically or in life?
In life, in general.
Oh man. You're asking the wrong thing.
As a general, I would probably say not taking advantage of opportunities like high school, just kind of slacking off and being a jerk. But other than that, the choices that you
I'm
make,
just gonna keep my mouth shut.
What's the first memory that you guys have
as a band,
as a baby?
In life.
Your life.
Good question. That's a great question.
My first memory is in my old house playing with like these little pirate toys with my dad when I was like 3.
Aww.
I remember when I was little, and I'm not sure if I remember hearing the story. I really liked this Barney videotape, and my little brother who's 3 years younger than me, so I was probably like 4 or 5, still watching Barney. And I guess my little brother at the time really did not like this videotape, because I put it in the VHS player, and he took it out and smacked me over the head. So I cried.
Aww. Mean brother.
Yeah.
What do you guys wish for on 11/11?
More time to think of a wish.
Yeah, they'd give you more than a minute. An hour.
What's the worst prank you guys have ever pulled on each other?
On each other.
The Tom's one?
No, the Max's dick picture.
What?
Should we talk about that?
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about
I think you can talk about that.
I have a story too.
You
so
can't
go
say
first.
that, like, and then not tell the
it.
story.
Okay, well, there's a picture of a. I'm not gonna say exactly who, but a friend of ours.
Oh, you already said his name.
But no one knows who that is.
Okay.
And we all have a picture of his dick wearing a pair of like wearing sunglasses on our phones, and the game is you got to get his phone and you have to switch your contact with like a girl's name that's in his phone and send him the picture, so he thinks that like we're sending all these pictures out to girls.
To
and he sees
girls,
it, he's like,
but it's really
why
us.
the fuck is she sending me this picture?
Yeah, it's so funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Another one, we had this old guitar player that was a total douche. And he got these. What? And he got these new toms. And they just smelled so bad after like 3 days that we were hanging out at his house one night. And we decided to put them underneath the basketball hoop because, you know, like so we put them underneath there. I guess we kind of forgot we did it. And like, he found them like months later. He was really pissed off. We didn't even remember.
I'm pretty sure he still wore them though.
Yeah, probably. He was a fucking gross kid.
All right, thank you guys so much. Is there anything you guys want to promote? Any future plans?
We're playing with Smash Mouth at the end of August.
Really?
Yeah, at Minor League Baseball Stadium in our hometown of Rockland County.
That's really cool.
With the Punches CD release
Next
show
week.
in Poughkeepsie.
Just put out a new CD called The Truth Is Hard to Come By. Listen to it on Spotify, because I think that's the cool way to play music.
I guess so. Is it on Spotify?
I found out it was the other night. I searched us for shits and giggies. And it's on there.
Shits and gigs.
Shits and gigs. But,
Alright. Thank you so much.
no problem.